Hello guys, welcome to SteveKnows. I am at Connect24, here to hopefully answer the question whether or not you should buy the Quest 3S. Let's go. So I'm here at Meta HQ trying out some of their new tech, some of the AI, the Ray-Bans, and of course the Quest 3S. And I have some exciting news to go along with it. So hopefully I answer some of your questions. I think that's enough chin wagging. Let's get started. So Steve, what's happening with the Quest models? Because when the Quest 3 is released, some things are changing. So the 3S is launching on October 15th, but with pre-orders available today. The 3S base model is at 128 gigabytes, which is $300, with a 256 gigabyte option available for $400. But the big one that causes a toss-up, making it tough to answer the question what headset to buy, is that the 512 Quest 3 model is actually dropping from $650 to $500. And that is because the base model, the Quest 3 base model, is actually being removed from the store. So the only Quest 3 available headset will be the 512 gig. They are also removing the Quest 2 and the MetaQuest Pro from the store, so that is gone now. Bye-bye. And if you manage to get a headset quickly, the Quest 3 base model is actually available for $430 right now. And that is only going to be until stocks last. All of these devices are going to be bundled from today with Batman Arkham Shadows, an absolute system seller of a game. I have played it and it blew my mind. It is fantastic. But that won't be available, of course, until the game releases on October 22nd, so you'll get the headset and you'll just have to wait a week until you can play Batman. It also comes with a 3-month subscription to the MetaQuest Plus subscription, which has a green catalog library of games, as well as 2 new games every single month for you to enjoy. So once you buy this headset, you don't need to think about buying any additional games because you've got Batman, fantastic, as well as tons of games available to you in the MetaQuest Plus subscription. And this bundle offer is going to be available up until April next year. So you've got 6 months to enjoy this offer if you're thinking about getting a headset. And of course, they have the buy now, pay later scheme as well. In case the $300 is still a little bit expensive, you can spread it for, I think, about £20 or $20 a month until it's paid off. So it's great to see that we now have a cost-effective option to get access to the Quest 3 exclusive library that is looking absolutely fantastic towards the end of the year, because the 3S is also rocking the XR2 Gen 2 chip. So Steve, what are the specs? So what the headset is utilizing is the Fresnel lenses, which also means you get a slightly narrower field of view. It also has the manual iterative IPD. So when you're actually looking inside the headset, it's a Quest 2. It still looks like a Quest 2. It also rocks the same resolution as the Quest 2, which is 1832 by 1920 with a 20p PD. It doesn't have a headphone jack, so if you want to use headphones, you'll need a USB-C solution or a wireless solution for the headset. It is 20% slimmer than the Quest 2. The Quest 3 is 30% slimmer, so it is a tiny little bit bigger, but it does weigh less than the Quest 3 by 1 gram. And it also has the longest battery life out of all of the models, the Quest 2, the 3, and the 3S. So the Quest 3 averages around 2.2 hours. The Quest 3S is going to get 2.5 hours. Oh. So Steve, what is the Quest 3 actually like? So immediately I noticed inside the device, it is a Quest 2. The tiered IPD system that I just said, the Fresnel lenses are the same. But in the model that I was using for the demos, it had an interface that had light shining through it. So it looked like there was light bleed. And because we're using Fresnel lenses and it's got the etching on the lenses, you got some weird glare and reflections coming from the light bleed of the fitness interface. So the interface they actually had on the demo is an upgrade. It's part of the Fit Pack for the Quest 3S. It's not the default insert, but when I was actually in game, I was so immersed in what I was playing that the quality of the optical stack didn't even come to my mind at all. I was just focusing on playing. The games looked fantastic because of the visual upgrade thanks to the improved chipset. And I wasn't even thinking about, oh, I can see Fresnel lenses, I wish they were pancake lenses, it would be so much better. I'm not thinking that when I'm playing. I was just completely lost and immersed in the games. Although the head strap, the default thong strap as I like to call it, after 40 minutes of playing, I started to feel it in the back of my head. It was pulling on the back and it started to ache. So as always, when you buy a Quest device, expect to get an upgraded strap as part of the purchase. The pass-through on the Quest 3S is exactly the same. It's got the same camera, the same RGB at the quality of 18p PD, exactly like the Quest 3. I didn't really notice any difference there. And without a side-by-side comparison, being able to see the differences in FOV was near on impossible. I didn't really notice it at all. I think it's perhaps by a few degrees, but unless I'm putting on the Quest 3 and then the Quest 3S, it's not something that I really noticed. It didn't really have an impact on the games that I was playing at all.
Could I use that Quest 3?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Oh, is your bag in there?
I'm the one that's in like the far end.
Okay.
And it's in a black box.
Okay,
Yeah, feel free, bro. Yeah, of course, man.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
So I can confidently say that the Quest 3S is an absolutely fantastic option to get access to the exclusive library that the Quest 3 has, because towards year end, we've got Behemoth, Metro, Alien, Batman, and they are incredible experiences. And the XR2 Gen 2 chip makes such a difference to the visual quality that you can still see the impact it's having, even though the optical stack is slightly different. So I actually think for a budget option, the Quest 3S is good. I can recommend it.
And you're probably wondering, what Quest should you buy? 3S or the 3? Well,
so I struggle with this recommendation when I look at the entire line of Quests that are available, because the Quest 3S, with the bundle, the subscriptions, it's an absolute no-brainer if you're looking for the lowest cost possible to get into VR. But as the games get bigger and better, we've seen it, the file size also increases. Some games are absolutely massive to download. So if you're buying the base 128GB model, you might find yourself having to download a game and then delete some so you can download another one, and that may be something that you're against. So you'll be looking at the 256GB model. And that's 400. And then I think, why would you not just push it just a little bit to the 500 mark, and you can get the Quest 3, and you get the pancake lenses, the improved resolution display, the smaller form factor, and double the storage. So that's where I'm a little conflicted. If you're someone who's looking at that middle mark to try and get the additional storage, I would try and push a little bit harder and get the 512GB model, or while you can, try and get that lower cost 430, 256GB Quest 3. I think the 256GB model 3S is in this kind of middle ground, and it doesn't really serve those looking for a budget headset or those looking for higher storage or a better experience or a more premium experience. It's in limbo. So if you're looking to buy one of these devices because Christmas is coming up, perhaps there's a birthday, or you just want the upgrade, or now you can afford to get into VR, there are some links down below. They are affiliate, it's at no extra cost to yourselves, but it helps me out. Not only does it help with a little bit of income, but it also helps put me on Meta's radar so I can still be first in line to get this sort of information for you guys. So I hope this answers some questions for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment any other questions you may have. I will try and reply. And when I am home and I'm no longer at the Meta Connect, I will try and do a live stream and I can answer questions directly to you about the 3S. And as I said, links for everything are down below. And prepare yourself for a fantastic year end for the VR space. The standalone VR gaming experiences that are coming out, I'm so excited for. Oh, so good. They are so, so good. So guys, have a great week. Happy gaming. Good day.